He pulls this one into right. Now a reach, but this gets past him in right, and this ought to be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity.
So here's Malik Smith as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here has got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In now, Edgar Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. So now to the plate, Jay Buhner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mariners are on top, 1-0. Yusei Kikuchi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now to the plate, Ricky Henderson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Smith, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
In now, Russell Martin. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Hey, some great...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping into the box, Brett Boone. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing fouled. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Boone gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and third, one away. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Into the box, Mickey Mantle. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and up steps Don Mattingly. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bullet back up the middle. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks leave.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-1 now to Gordon.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a bunt attempt here. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter, the first baseman.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready for another chance? Jay Buhner has got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Boone. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mattingly is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. And now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ricky Henderson.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Seager is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half. Leading off the inning, Russell Martin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. And that's a special home run. Russell Martin continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
The first baseman, number 4.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Mickey Mantle is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Boone is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Don Mattingly will bat next. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
First offering on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Gordon.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4. So we're runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, but they throw it away at second. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Martinez.
And that'll bring in. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
1-0 pitch. Second and third here, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Popped up. Martin shading to his right. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in once again, Jay Buhner. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gardner a native of South Carolina. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first home run of the season as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson as the first pitch. Misses to him. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
There is Seager on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are coming to the plate now. Brett Boone. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He went down on strikes last time up. good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
He loses him on ball 4. Into the box now, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Dan Plesac comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in for ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tyler Wade. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
The designated hitter.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. He's set and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Gardner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded.
you got?
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That pitch is out. Nope, outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Well, that's off the plate.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is on 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Buhner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Matt McGill will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith in pursuit. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The count now at 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. In now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Goose Gossage comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Jay Buhner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he'll dive back in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in, Brett Boone. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Fouled off. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. One left for Seattle. Still down by a count of 4-2. Yoshihisa Hirano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 6.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Joey Wendell digs in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2. Now in the box, Kyle Seager. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, Keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 the count now. Gonzalo's able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls. Ready now, Tyler Wade. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now batting, Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yankees, the catcher, Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 4.
So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lined into right, a base hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals to 2-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Gehrig rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela as he drives a liner to right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Brett Gardner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Third baseman.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Gilbo, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 7-2. Jose Quintana comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for Seattle.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next for Seattle, Malik Smith, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So striding forward now, Edgar Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, Jay Buhner. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Dan Plesac wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.